Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making a video going over an awesome new Time Warder build I have created. Now I know I have Northern King on right now. That's because I already traded away my Time Warder for yesterday's King Slime video. Anyways, let's get into the build itself. Just ignore the fact that I don't have Time Warder on. So first off, let's go over your actives. A very important part of this build is going to be Dark Ignite Scroll. This does a lot of damage over time and it will always cost 200 mana. Now if you do not have this, you can always supplement it for Chaos Strike Scroll, but you'll be doing a little bit less damage. Now you're also going to want to be using Bloodthirst. The reason why you're using Bloodthirst is because you're also going to be using the Dark Burn Scroll like usual, which lowers your health, and then the Bloodthirst is going to be used to heal you back up. Now let's go over the passives. So first off, you're going to want Demon Cell, because every time you do 1k damage, it has a chance to spawn in 3 orbs. You're going to want to use Luna Knife because it gives magic, crit, mana, and speed, a very well-rounded item for magic builds. And then you're gonna need to use Strength Saga. This basically completes the build. 15 speed, 750 mana, and 400 magic is absurd. Then for your stat points, what you're going to want to do is put 40 points into shield, so you get 800 shield, and everything else goes into magic, because you get 950 mana with this loadout without putting any points into it. And then you'll get 1335 magic rating, which is absurdly high. Anyways, this build itself is very, very good in my opinion. Now, it may not be as overpowered as something like King Slime and Virus, but I mainly wanted to show off this build if you guys wanted to mess around with something that isn't always using the standard damage-based skills. It's fun to use something that's magic related once in a while. And I think in my opinion, this is one of the best magic builds out there. Anyways, the strategy with this is very, very simple. So unlike most types of builds where you want to have very little mana, you want to have as much mana as you can, because the Time Warder class gives you a lot of mana. There's 2 types of orbs that can spawn in, the basic time like clock looking ones which do a bunch of damage, and then there's also mana orbs that spawn in that give you a lot of mana. So basically the strategy is you just pick up all your orbs, you're going to use Dark Burn, and then you're going to use Bloodthirst to heal back, and then you just spam your Dark Ignite Scroll as much as you can, and you absolutely shred bosses over time. Now the only downside with this setup is it is somewhat RNG based due to the fact that it relies on Demon Cell for massive damage output. The reason being, and the reason why Demon Cell is so important, is because if it spawns in extra orbs, it oftentimes spawns in an extra mana orb, so you can really spam Dark Ignite Scroll if you get extra mana orb spawning in. And typically what happens with Demon Cell is once you get one extra set of 3 spawning in, that extra set of 3 has a chance of spawning in, 3 more, and then it just continually you get more and more. And overall this setup is pretty dang fun to use. Like usual, we tested it against Champion. One thing that's very nice about this setup is most setups struggle against the yellow shield boss due to the fact that it reflects your basic hits. This class shreds yellow shield boss because it is magic related and DOT related. Dark Ignite Scroll is very effective against the yellow shield boss, and you really shouldn't have any problems with any boss in the game. I personally love using this setup. It is a fun one to use. It's nice and refreshing. It's fun to use something that is damage over time related, and it is fun to use something that is magic related, because typically we're always using stuff that is only relying on damage based skills such as King Slime and Virus, so it is a little bit fun to switch it up and use a magic based class. Now I will be honest, this is not quite as good as King Slime or Virus, but it is still a very fun class to use. And if you guys are looking for something a little bit different, or if you've always wanted to use a very powerful magic based build with Time Warder, I suggest you guys try this out. It is a lot of fun, and it is very satisfying to use because honestly the class looks super duper sick, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways guys, that is the build. I hope this video helped you guys out when looking for a very powerful Time Warder build. Comment down below your guys' Time Warder builds and let me know what you think of this. Anyways, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!